Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Kakasungura YouTube channel. A big thank you to each and every one of you for your continued support. This is a platform where we speak nothing but the reality itself, ladies and gentlemen. Before I move into the Kenyan politics, I want to give a special thanks to the fans who have supported in the project we have been running, building a house for Dominic and Masi in Bonchari constituency, and it has been a success. And to those all of you who supported us, may God bless you. So today we delivered the doors and we fixed them. Next we are delivering the windows. If you will support us in buying those windows, we are remaining with around 4 windows. Yes, only 4 windows. A complete window is around 2,000 to 3,000. Yeah, so actually a door costed us 4,000. So ukiongeza na pesa za fundi, so it went about 5,000 fixing those nini and everything. You saw us doing that. And I want to send a special greeting and a special thanks to one fan who has really stood with us in a very massive way. He is not special than the rest, but then he has really stood with us in a very, very big way, in a very tremendous way, advising us, supporting us. He has massively supported us. And I want to send a special thank you to our brother Alan Mbugwa from the United States of America. Brother, you've really supported us. Yeah? Mungu akubariki sana. When I say he has really supported us, he has really supported us, ladies and gentlemen. Yeah, he's really supported us. May God bless you so much. So, to all the fans who supported us, he becomes a top fan. And may God bless you so much. Na Mungu akuongezee mahali unatoa. Back to the Kenyan politics, ladies and gentlemen. You know, Kaka, if I'm given an opportunity, I will do consultancy services for free to the newly appointed members of the cabinet. If I'm given time, in fact, I'll do it without pay. I will teach them without pay. I will give them tips on how to run a ministry free of charge. Because whatever I'm seeing that is happening is, okay, I'm sorry to use that word, but let me say, and I apologize for using it in advance. Whatever I'm seeing, whatever I see that is happening is childish. Roadside declarations without considering their impact. As he just stands and does, he just shouts and does a declaration without digging out, without asking relevant stakeholders, without consultations. And anyway, whatever we are yet to see in the next 5 years, ladies and gentlemen, I'm telling you, ile vituko tutaonyeshwa kwa miaka 5 iko mbele. I'm telling you, Kenya, I don't know. Anyway, in 2019, Dr. Fred Matiang'i, by then the Cabinet Secretary for Interior, walked into Coast. And having relied on the report from the intelligence, because government works on reports, maybe the NIS had worked on a report, the chiefs had worked on a report, the sub-chiefs had worked on a report, the village elders might have worked on a report, and Matiang'i was relying on an already researched report in Coast. So in 2019, a no-nonsense Matiang'i moved into Coast and declared disco matangas illegal. He banned them. What were the reasons? 17,000 underage girls had been impregnated. 17,000. That is in 2019, according to the researched available data. So Matiang'i said, from today onwards, let us not see a disco Matanga anywhere. Because as per the report from the available stakeholders, from the relevant authorities, the disco Matangas had largely, almost 90%, contributed into the teenage pregnancies. So Matiang'i said, from today, we are banning disco Matangas in coastal region. Ladies and gentlemen, that has been standing until recently, when the Cabinet Secretary for Gender and Public Service, the newly appointed CS Aisha Juma, was in Kilifi. And in Kilifi, Aisha Juma made declarations that don't fall in his ministry. Yani, the new cabinet secretaries are confused. They don't understand their roles. They don't understand what their ministries are supposed to do and what they are not supposed to do. This is why I'm calling on that given time, personally, as a person, I'm young, but then I don't want to brag. But then there is that small wisdom that God has given me. If I had an opportunity to sit with these cabinet secretaries, I will tell each cabinet secretary what he's supposed to do. So Aisha Juma walks into Kilifi. And in Kilifi, he lifts ban on discos undergrounds that those who have been running discos have lost business-wise. And at the moment, I asked myself, between the disco Matanga and our children who are being impregnated at a tender age, what is so important? It's like going into a village when villagers have told the government that we have a bar here that has destroyed school-going children. Hiyo bar inafungwa. And then a person comes from Nairobi out of nowhere and opens that bar again on basis that the owner is losing business-wise. Without even researching, without even asking the villagers, without even calling for a forum that involves relevant stakeholders to ask them, what if we do this? Will it affect this? What if we do this? Will it do? You know, now, without even asking anything, Aisha goes into Kilifi, just makes a declaration of lifting the ban on discos. To make matters worse, he is instructing the police to arrest school-going children who will be attending disco Matangas. I have a few questions to Aisha Juma. Does your ministry handle security matters? Now, you're ordering police as who? We have a relevant ministry. That is the Ministry of Interior that is supposed to do that. Because in 2019, the ministry that banned disco Matanga is the Ministry for Interior. Now you are coming in, a Minister of Gender and Public Service, you are coming to order police to just go spend the night in discos to wait for school-going children to come so that they can arrest them. Hey, sasa hii ni nini? Yani, unaambia polisi kwamba we have lifted a ban on disco Matanga. From today, the people who have been running disco Matangas are free to operate. Then you tell police that police should come in villages until late midnight waiting for school-going children to come so that they can arrest them. Ladies and gentlemen, even if we are running a government, is this how things should be run? Honestly speaking. What was so hard for Aisha Juma to give a report to the Ministry of Interior that, look, I see to myself that the ban that was imposed on Disco Matanga, I see from my own view, we should lift it. Then, the relevant ministry will liaise with the chiefs, will liaise with the county commissioners in coast, will liaise with even DCCs, it will liaise with village elders, it will liaise with the relevant stakeholders, the head teachers. They come together and call for a public participation forum. And they ask, what do you think if we lift Disco Matangas? Then walimu watasema from their side, maaskari watasema from their side, the chiefs will also give their view, the county commission will also give their view. Then from there, they form a report. If the public participation in their own view suggests that Disco Matanga is not the cause of early teenage pregnancies, then they go ahead lifting it. But as a cabinet secretary, something that does not fall under your ministry, you just go into public, you are shouting without reliable evidence, without doing any research, without involving any stake. You just move from Nairobi, you go to Kilifi and just lift Disco Matanga. Do you really understand why Disco Matanga was banned in coast? Do you really understand? Do you have knowledge why? So as a good mother who cares for your children, as a cabinet secretary for gender who cares for your children, you want to lift Disco Matanga for the sake of traders without even considering how you are endangering the lives of the school-going children. Ladies and gentlemen, Aisha Juma is blaming parents. Do you know parents can work so hard in protecting the children? But do you know children can just sneak in the middle? You know how villages, Aisha Juma, villages is not like Nairobi where you live, whereby you have a first wall and a security guard on the gate. You must understand how villages work. The parents are sleeping here and the children are sleeping in their small house just about 50 meters away from the parents. So if these boys and girls want to sneak at night, they will do so at will. Because there is no fence, there is no soldier, there is nobody. They can just open the window and sneak. Now, how will the police be spending their time deep in villages just to monitor if school-going children are attending Disco Matanga? Honestly speaking, is this how Kenya should be run? You are imposing orders on police, yet we have a relevant ministry that is supposed to carry out an investigation, that is supposed to carry out a research and find out what can be done. Because you claim to be agenda CS. Okay, you don't claim, you are. Now, you are agenda CS. I saw you crying in Kilifi that you early teenage pregnancies at your... Now, what are the measures that you've put, now that you've lifted Disco Matanga? What are the measures that you've put in Kilifi to make sure that after lifting Disco Matanga, we were not going to again receive reports of 17,000 teenage pregnancies? What strategies did you put in place? Away from carelessly ordering police who do not listen to you, because police are directly answerable to Kithure Kindiki, because that is his ministry. You could have liaised with your brother Kithure Kindiki, umwambie ndugu yangu Kilifi ninaonelea kwamba turudishe Disco Matanga, lakini kwa sababu ministry yako ndio ilibani Disco Matanga, can you call the county commissioners to find out if we are able again with laid down different strategies to bring back Disco Matanga, but with special strategies to curb students from attending the Matanga. Lakini sasa polisi ni wangapi watakuwa wanakambu kwa villages? By the way, coast yote mzima ama tuseme Kilifi County, how many Matanga has happened in one day? In a whole county, ni matanga gapi ufanyika in a day? So will police be camping in those matangas ati wanataka kulinda school young children wasikuje kwa matanga? That's what I'm saying, Kaka. This government, it really needs a lot of information. These people should read. They should go back to what their colleagues used to do in the outgone government. It's not a sin to just try to find out how things were being done. Lakini wewe na ufresha yako, wewe na kierere yako, unaamuka, you are doing roadside declarations. Moses Kuria juzi ameenda Machakos ati anaenda kufukuza squatters, na yeye sio Minister of Lands. So he is solving land matters as who? Ladies and gentlemen, can we be realistic to ourselves? Let's call a spade, ladies and gentlemen. Mr. President, you appointed a cabinet. Yes, I know. You appointed a cabinet. But I want to tell you from this plan, I'm too young to advise you. I'm too junior. I'm very tiny to advise you. You might not even get this video. But I just want to wash my hands. I just want to advise you. If you cannot find a competent cabinet, if you cannot have, a cabinet should work on behalf of the president. Right? So, if you cannot find a competent cabinet, you will be forced to be a president, and at the same time, you be a minister in all ministries. By the time you reach 2027, you will be taking high blood pressure pills. God bless you. Asanteni sana. Mungu abariki wa Kenya wenzangu. Tuilinde nchi yetu ya Kenya. Let's not accept to be divided. Let's accept to unite as Kenyans. Thank you so much.